to kind of give us a little bit more of an insight is Candace Monty, and she's the spa director. So tell us, I know you have an ocean water pool, which is probably one of the most unique features of your facility, probably almost anywhere on the East Coast.
Right. We're the only thalasso center in the United States.
Wow. Okay. So even better.
And the pool is seawater. So we have when they were building the spa, they discovered that there was a pool, a well, actually, underneath the spa. And we were able to draw the seawater out of that. So the water gets filtered from the well, and it gets distributed into the pool and into the Roman baths. There's chlorine in them because we're required by the Board of Health, but in our thalasso tubs is just pure seawater, so it's heated and it's just pure seawater.
Right. Now, as I understand, seawater is very good for you because it gets all these minerals. Doesn't it sort of mimic the body's own chemistry?
Right, the body's chemistry. It does. It's pretty much the same level as our body plasma, the blood plasma. So lots of minerals, lots of vitamins in it. We offer seawater shots.
I've seen that. That when I first came here, I think it was a couple of years back, I remember seeing the seawater shots, and I had one. I said, is this okay?
Yeah, it's the filtered seawater, and we've had it tested, of course, so that we've made it sure it's safe for consumption. But my husband's uncle, Nick,
Nick Monty,
Monty, right, did a shot every day. And he lived to be 92. So
I'll be right back.
Oh, really? But it's funny because we do serve them. For the longest time, they never served them here, and I said, you know what? We should just serve them as people come in because that's a true. It's who we are. It's what we do here. We use the sea and everything. So, we use what's from the sea and everything we do here. So, yep, people do a shot a day, very detoxifying, filled with, again, the vitamins and the minerals from the sea. So you don't want to do too much because it can be very detoxifying.
Wow. I mean, too much of a good thing can actually hurt you?
Oh, yeah. Just like anything else, right?
Oh, okay.
Everything in moderation, but one shot a day is plenty. It's all you need. And then, all of our other therapies have seaweeds and or derivative from the sea. So all organic. We try to stay with organic products, and then, of course, the treatments are absolutely beautiful. So our brush and tone seaweed wraps, our thalasso therapies, we do.
You have to explain all this stuff because I'm not sure what our listeners, especially what do these kinds of therapies do?
Well, brush and tone seaweed wrap is one of our signature treatments, and
what do they do? What happens?
What happens is the guest will be exfoliated, and then dry brushing with this particular service, a dry brushing, and then our heated seaweed, our signature gels. That comes from all organic. It's all from the sea, and it's applied to your body. And then you're cocooned. You're wrapped in a heated blanket, and you're left there to detoxify. The therapist will give you a foot massage, also a scalp massage during the process, and then all of the toxins that are in your body will eliminate, or will start to eliminate anyway. And then you're rinsed off in a Swiss shower, which is a very invigorating, high-powered shower.
Is that to get the sludge off of you? The toxins.
All the seaweed off. Get the.
I'm talking about the toxins. No, that's the good stuff.
Yeah, at that point, the toxins have already started to come out, but the Swiss shower is meant to actually wash the seaweed off as well as invigorate your circulatory system. So, all part of that detoxification system. And then you're back into the room again, and our seaweed cream is applied to you, and then the treatment is over. So,
is the seaweed cream to put more good stuff back into you?
Yeah, the minerals, and it's all hydrating. It's great for your skin. It's filled with all the minerals and the vitamins from the sea. So great for aging skin, great for detoxifying, great for moisturizing.
I need to move in for like a month.
Yeah. Oh, even a month is to try to go through all of our therapies. We have an extensive program here.
Tell me what are the different kinds of spa treatments that you have that you didn't just discuss so far.
Okay. Well, we just starting introduced our organic microdermabrasion.
Oh, I saw the poster for that.
Yeah. So that's something that's really new because microdermabrasion has been around for years. They're small little crystals that are used to deeply exfoliate the skin. And now what we've been able to do is we want to keep with that organic theme, and we were able to come up with, the company that we have the machine from, uses flower peels. So we have 3 different flowers that we choose from. They could be a rose, a tea tree, and lavender, depending on what your skin type is. And then the microdermabrasion is actually done with that. So less abrasive to the skin, much better for your skin. A great exfoliant, great for anti-aging. We also have a new therapy that's called Smooth Sculpt. So it's almost like a suction, if you will, and it's meant to build collagen. Great for elasticity. You will see immediate results with it. So it's perfect, yeah. Gets rid of all those wrinkles.
That's why I'm on radio, because I need more of these treatments, and maybe I can move on to TV. So what other kinds there's massages, of course.
Right. We have all different types of massages, basic Swedish massage, a deep tissue. We do Thai massage. We do cranial sacral. We do lymphatic drainage, which is a big part of thalassotherapy, getting rid of, detoxifying. So if you excite the lymph system, then it's going to help detoxify, get rid of all the garbage that's in your body.
Wow. And I guess because people live such stressful lives and they don't necessarily eat that well anymore in comparison, and I know that the soils out there are a little bit depleted compared to what they should be. Right. People probably not getting enough of the good stuff and probably getting too much of the toxins. So this is probably a great antidote for just day-to-day living.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I think that everything is going towards the organic. You hear so much more about eating organic or trying to eat or consume as much organic fruits and vegetables. I know here we've done a lot with, my husband has done a lot with the menu. I'm vegetarian, so we pretty much, he does it with a lot of grains and organic, the fruits and the vegetables. So we're just an extension, the spa just extends what's going on throughout the whole resort. And we have what's better than the ocean, right?
Exactly.
It's right out there. You get those negative ions. We do our beach walks out there. So now the nice weather's coming. All of our fitness activities will go outside. So we have a rooftop above the spa that we have a tent on, that we do all our yoga classes out there. We have a boot camp that's done on the beach. We do outdoor massages, so the cabanas are up on top of the roof and overlooking the ocean. It's magnificent up there. Wow. So we really utilize the property at Gurney's for just about everything we do here.
What are the different kinds of classes or programs that you have throughout the day?
We have lots of yoga, different type of yoga. We have spinning, and the nice thing about our spinning, everybody does indoor cycling. We pull our bikes out on the deck. So we put them outside, overlooking the ocean, and we're probably the only place, I would say, in the United States that does that. So that's another unique thing about us. We have Pilates. We have beach walks daily. We have nature hikes.
Oh, I love nature hikes.
Yeah. So we go out. We do the seals up at the point.
Oh, wow. There's seals up in Montauk Point?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's plenty of them.
I've only seen a little bit of deer, and I've eaten beach plums.
Oh, beach plums. You got to be careful about what you eat out there. But
Well, yeah, it was with a park ranger, so.
Oh, okay. And then we have the walking dunes. So that's beautiful. It's over on the bay side. But there's lots of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful property out here in Montauk that you're able to hike and really benefit from. So it's beautiful.
So if you're a little sedentary, you work a lot in the office, you're stressed out a lot, what would you say is a good combination for someone like myself, for example, that is out here for a week or a weekend? What are the things that are gentle enough that I'm not going to kill myself, but invigorating enough and detoxifying enough that I should, what should I be looking to do? What would you suggest, say, for me? Because I'm sure I'm typical of some of the people that listen.
I would think that I would definitely encourage you to do our beach walk, because it's gentle enough. It gets your heart rate up just to where, and it's monitored, so it's not something that we're asking you to do what your body's not going to be able to do. Plus, you're outside. You get the benefits just of walking along the sea. You have, again, I mentioned those negative ions, but they all come off, and you're just inhaling them, and that's just so healthy for you. I would definitely have you experience one of our signature treatments. So the brush and tone is always very nice. Guys like that too. So, or sitting in one of the thalasso tubs, just to even just sit and have a hydrotherapy massage. A massage is always nice for relaxation. just going into we have, the steam, we have the steam, the saunas, the Roman baths or seawater. So it's just sitting and bathing in seawater is detoxifying, is very healthy for you. So.
And you also do facials, right?
We do lots of we do.
Well, guys don't think of facials for the most part.
You know what? We have so many more men using the spa now, so it's great. We have a great organic seaweed facial where actual pieces of seaweed are placed on your face, so all of the minerals and the vitamins are oozing out of the seaweed as it just lays on your face. So that's a pretty beautiful treatment. It's great for you.
Now, I noticed that you have a whole bunch of products that you sell so when you could actually take Gurney's home with you.
That's right. We have our new signature line, which is now it's definitely on the organic side. So we've upgraded that just this past year. We sell Spa Technologies, which is probably one of our biggest vendors that we use here, and we use. His name is Dan Frieda, the owner of the company. But it's all organic, all from the sea, all from seaweed, many different types of seaweed. And we use that in our facials, our skincare products, and also in our body. Yeah.
So before we end this segment, what are your fun things to do in Montauk? Because you're like a local. So what are the fun things to do sort of during the summer? What are the fun things to do sort of during the other parts of the year?
Well, it's difficult for me because I work 24/7, so I don't really get to benefit from the summer, but I grew up every summer out here, so going to the beach is always the best. I mean, the beach is beautiful. Our Gurney's beach is probably the only private beach. No other the resorts have that, so we're very special in that, and our hotel guests get to enjoy that. Surfing is always a biggie. Everybody comes to
I see plenty of people driving up and down 27 East with surfboards on the top of their cars.
Everybody comes to Ditch is like one of the biggest surfing areas. I mean, it's all local. My son-in-law goes out to the point. So if you're a little bit better than that, you go up out to the point, and it's beautiful up there. Cycling is big out here. Hiking is big out here. Paddleboarding is big out here. Boating, of course. We have lots of boaters that come here.
I saw a harbor not too far from here.
Yep. Down on the other side of the bay, there's Gosman's, which is a landmark.
What's that?
Landmark. Gosman's is a restaurant. It started as a restaurant, serves all local seafood. It's since grown into a shopping area, so there's lots of little boutiques down there. The dock area has built up a lot, so it's very nice to always visit down there. All of the fishing boats come in there. The commercial fishing boats come in there. And then, you have all your private people that come and put their boats in the water here for the summer. So there's a lot. The restaurants are great. I mean, there's just so many things to do.
I love the little town.
Yeah,
I love the little town. It's kind of one of those great little places, like on a summer night with just a little bit of a breeze. You just walk around. It's just nice to see all the people, and just to, the winter sometimes could be very tough.
Yeah, winter out here is very harsh. Can be very harsh. It's very desolate. So being at Gurney's, it's easier because it's like a little city, Gurney. So there's always something happening. But it's pretty desolate out here.
Right. I used to do summers in Fire Island. I remember how around May through October the place just came alive, and during the off season it was a little cold. So it's nice to see people out, just walking, biking, people with strollers, people walking their dogs.
Now everybody will come out, so it'll be very, very busy. I mean, just along Old Montauk Highway here. We live 2 minutes from here, just down the road. It'll take me now probably 10 minutes to get to work because of all the traffic. So it's wild. So I get okay, I'm actually in traffic now. But yeah, so it gets really busy here.
Do you like bike to work or any of those things?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
That's a real nice pleasure.
I run to work. Yeah, I can run to work. I do some personal training, so I'm up very early, and I usually do that before I start my spa director job. But I do bike. I bike to the point, which is always a nice run. And we run around the lake. But we try to stay outside as much as possible during this time of year, so it's great.
Well, what's kind of fascinating to me is I don't know how far we are from Manhattan, but
about 2.5 hours.
I know
3 hours,
right,
I would say.
With traffic.
About 120 miles.
Right. And yet that 120 miles is like the difference between night and day, because you go from sort of almost like a real concrete jungle packed with people. And when you're out here, you're really, it's the ocean, it's the sea air, it's the sound of the ocean. Right. One of the things that I actually really like about Gurney's more than anything in particular is when you go to bed at night. I actually leave the door to the balcony, and you hear all that ocean noise, and then you breathe in all that great night air, and you get so much of a much better sleep than, the air-conditioned apartment and, the dust and the honking and the noises and bus sounds. It's to me, that's the most relaxing thing. It's just being able to, and I love, we have an oceanfront view, and just sitting on the chairs and watching the sunset is spectacular.
Beautiful, right?
It really is.
Yeah. And the sunrise here is beautiful. If you get up early enough, the sun comes right up over the ocean over here. It's beautiful. I mean, the fitness center, you work out, and what are you looking at? You're looking at that ocean. It's in the beach. It's gorgeous.
Well, that's what's really great about this place, because you can eat all your meals and look at the ocean. You can work out and be at the ocean. You can hang out at the beach during the day. And the beach is immaculate. It is just spotless clean, and that's really nice, too.
Yeah, we keep our beach clean. Now, we have we lost our beach barge with Sandy this year, so it's being rebuilt as we speak, and it'll be beautiful again. So that'll open Memorial Day. And then we have our concert series will start on Tuesday night.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, talk about that.
So that's that was started about, I want to say now we're going on 3 years doing it. And on Tuesday nights we open the beach to the public. The beach is just really designated for hotel people or hotel guests. But we open it up to the public, and we have live bands come in. I mean, we've had 350 people down there on a Tuesday night, and it's families. The kids all come. We have a big barn fire. It's just so much fun. It's a lot of fun. Everybody has a really good time. As long as the weather's good, people are running around, and the kids are hula hoopers are out there in the water. It's just great.
What I notice is that there are some sort of throwbacks to the old times. Like I know when you go to lunch, for example, they have things that are very retro and very family. It's nice to see that. That seems to be a theme across Montauk.
Yeah, families.
Families, bonfires, hanging out.
Montauk has always been, I think, part of the Hamptons that, I grew up here every summer. My family owned restaurants and hotels here. But that was Montauk was the one place in the Hamptons that was always a little bit more family-oriented than the other Hamptons. Less partying going on, although now it's getting to be, a lot of younger people are coming in. But it's still family. It's still the kids are good. Everybody welcomes them. And so it's still, everybody has beach fires. If you walk along the beach from Ditch Plains, from here all the way out to Ditch, there's bonfires all night on Saturday. So people are out there just having a really good time, and they're sticking. They like to be outside, so they stick with that.
Well, you don't really realize how long the winter is until Labor Day.
Yeah, really, that's right, Labor.
And then all of a sudden, it's the beginning of sort of like the winter just.
Memorial Day, right? We start Memorial Day, and then it's nonstop. Once we hit when the kids get out of school, that's when we really get
at the end of June. Yeah.
Then it's nonstop. July and August, I don't even think we come up for air. I'm lucky if I see my husband 5 minutes out of the day.
And you work together.
And we work. You
work together and you live together.
And we live together, but we're on kind of different schedules. I'm up very early. He's in very late. It works, though. We've been doing it for a long time, so it works.
Well, is there anything that we didn't discuss so far that people should know? Are there special holiday programs or special events that we didn't touch upon?
We have, let's say, what do we have? The week after Memorial Day, we have a yoga retreat. So we offer very good room rates. We have lots of yoga classes that are involved. We have some lectures that go on. So that became very popular. So we'll have one more before season starts, and that's the weekend after Memorial Day. And then getting into summer now, it's we don't really have that many specials that go on, just because we're the house is always booked, and that'll run right through Labor Day, and then afterwards we'll start with we have some spa specials that you could do, overnight packages that you can do during the week, Sunday through Thursday. So that's always something, if you're interested, and they can call down to the spa or up to reservations and get information about that.
Now, I understand there's a music festival coming up soon.
Kenny Justino, who owns the Montauk Sun, started this about 3 years ago, and now it's like the wildest thing. There's hundreds, and he told me there was hundreds of bands that are on a waiting list.
I saw something in one of the local papers about this. It was
That's
like 3 days, and I think it kicks off. There's
night.
it's here at Gurney's.
The opening party here.
Right, and there's going to be like music till like 2 in the morning.
And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, starting from the morning through the night. It involves all of the restaurants, all of the hotels, and there's just nonstop music. I mean, you could look in the paper and go just about anywhere and find music going on. I mean, at Gurney's, we have somebody playing in the afternoon. In the evening, we have 2 bands playing, so one will start early, one will go late. But it's just a lot of fun, and there's a lot of talent that comes out of here. A lot of talent that comes out, and what he's done is really magnificent, and organizing it is crazy.
Oh, you can see, because the amount of people involved is just, you can see there was a lot of mechanics and in the mobilization.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a big undertaking for Kenny, but he does a good job every year.
It's a labor of love.
Always comes through, yeah.
All right, so this is Richard Solomon. Thank you. We were with Candace from the spa, Gurney's, and if you see a very large gentleman snoring somewhere near a ocean water pool, it may be me. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.